taking so long? So, hello.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion.
Shush, Farka.
Good one.
Hello, I'm back. As you can see, I'm sorry it's awkward. It's been quite some time, and like something personal in my family happening, and it's really shitty right now, so. But I guess everyone have these stuff within family. Anyway, I wanna do the main world quest, is it here? Like, I mean, here with the Pillar of Embra, and then here with Knights of Favonius camp, or what's that? And then this one here, Cleavage camp with light keepers. But first, quickly, the daily commission, which will be really fast, I hope. I hope the music from game is not too loud. Like it's loud for me. My headphones. Don't know why.
On me.
I don't know, but recently I don't feel like playing anything and doing anything, but don't know.
Try to keep up.
But let's forget all of our worries and just enjoy, I hope. And then there is new version in Zanla Zone Zero, which I wanna play, and currently I'm just waiting for Cassia. I mean, what I saw so far about her, she's kind of silly and funny at the same time, so I cannot wait for her. To be honest, I didn't pull for any Angel of Delusion. Like Suna but she seems to be like one of my favorite from all of them, I think. Or maybe Suna and Nangong. They are like the duo, the interaction and everything. They are pretty funny. But I didn't feel like I need them.
Thank you for
Like I feel you need Arya for the boss, which looks like Vesper, I believe, where you have to like jump and using plunge attack, or what is that? What she does, something like Versa does, you know. So you need her specifically. Otherwise, it's kind of tough to figure out the timing for attack and like dodging and everything. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. And wait, here is new. Oh no, it's not okay. Oh, and for this event, which is this one, Operation Stronghold Defense, I had to look for tutorials online for the final challenge, but for the final trial I have to use tutorial. It was so difficult. It was crazy. So, wait, I hope I have... Yeah, I did. Great. Just checking if I completed the criteria, which is mainly just mine ores, consume the resin, and then do all daily commission. I think this free and you passed. And I can go here. I have quest, which is I have to go to the tower, like up here, and defeat the abyss. And this is, yeah, this is the Varka camp, and this is Luca. But I wanna do this first. So let's go there.
On me.
Otherwise, I hope that you have been okay the last week and everything is fine for you. What?
On me.
What's wrong? Ooh, okay. Watch out. Like I started the quest, I think, but I will hold them off. Get out of here as quickly as you can now. Wait, there is no voiceover. Dialogue volume. Okay. There's no way I'm running away. Heroes of the Sublunary Spare clear the abyss energy from the core so I can... something? Let's do as she says. Hello, Paimon doesn't know who you are, but we gotta clear the abyssal energy from the core, right? Wait, what are you doing? But I don't have... Oh, okay, manually purified. Are you hurt? We are fine, thanks for stepping in to help. I'm glad to hear that. These pitch black impurities are far more dangerous than they look. Any wounds they inflict can have serious consequences. Like I know what happened to Atea at Natlan. It was horrible. Even though we purify her, it did not help. The abyss is nothing I can't handle. Strong as you may be, it's my duty as a lightkeeper to remind you not to let your guard down. And that strange little Jack Frost you are carrying doesn't appear suited for combat either. Like, I mean, did you know that Boreas is basically from Snezhnaya, which would mean that he is Fae? Don't you think so? And there is like Fae, which is something like werewolf. They have 2 hearts and it's so interesting. And then I wanna tell you something later, but Let's go with Jack Frost. Paimon's not a Jack Frost, but at least she wasn't mistaken for a spectre this time. Oh, not the point. Paimon's blue guide. Thank you very much. My apologies. I assure you, I meant no offense. So you are a guide. Guiding outlanders like you two was originally one of our responsibilities as well. It's just that the recent surge in wild hunt activity has made things difficult. Let's set that aside for now. I'm Idluga. Like Flint's pronounce it like Itluga, but I thought it's like Iluga. Anyway, captain of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad, the Nightmare Orioles. Orioles? It's pleasure to meet you. Paimon's Paimon and she's blue. We are adventurers. We notice abyssal corruption here, so we came over to investigate. You knowingly stepped into an area tainted by the abyss. Well, in any case, this place is far too dangerous. I should get you both back down first. But what are you doing here? You don't have to patrol a place this dangerous, do you? Honestly, this isn't the best look for me, but I came here to search for a secret relic. I ended up spending too much time clearing out the monsters in the area, so I've made almost no progress. And I've dragged the two of you into danger on top of that. It's nothing. These little scrapes doesn't even make it into our adventure log. But a relic, huh? Would it have anything to do with that strange voice we heard earlier? Something about the heroes of the sublunary sphere? Oh, you heard that face call as well. Then it seems she's acknowledged you too. Who's that? Wait, what? What Faye? Well, I should probably start from the beginning. The relic we are searching for is the silver lampwick. Lampwick? One of three scared artifacts: the sword, the lamp, and the mirror, used by the Torchforger 500 years ago to defeat the Fent of Kipumaki Cliff. It can deploy a barrier capable of resisting the Wild Hunt. With the Wild Hunt resurfacing at Kumpaki Cliff, the old man sent us out to recover it. It is said that after the calamity was quelled, the Torchforger entrusted the relic to Alia, the Fae who guards the Pillar of Emperor. So Alia is Fae? How? Like, she's from Frost Moon Science now. She's the main priest, I believe. Like, she could be adopted by the Frost Moon Science. As many other kids, we know that there was kids in the bunker, like underground, and they managed to escape, and then Frost Moon Science did like take care of them, and but I didn't know that Faye. Oh, and we know that there will be 6 6 races of Fae, or 6 kind of Fae, like the werewolf vampire, I think. Um, Flint is basically Will of the Wisp. Anyway, I didn't know that. How are we supposed to meet her then? This place doesn't exactly look like somewhere a somewhere doesn't Faye would live. Following the Kuvaki guiding light should lead you to her. Should being the operative term. Right now, that guide is flickering. I'd say it is half the abyssal corruption and half her intention. She's using Kuvaki to obscure that which is truly important, including her own presence. As such, we will likely need the power of a barrier core to disperse the corruption and restore the barriers in this area. Once the barrier reforms, our now hidden guide should reveal itself. We will help you. Yeah, we are great at tracking things down, and if the abyss is to blame, there is no way we are turning a blind eye. But danger lurks behind every corner here, and the terrain is treacherous. Why don't you two wait somewhere safe while I... No way. Hey, seriously, aren't you underestimating Blue just a little? You saw her in action just now. Pretty impressive, right? Honestly, she might even be stronger than you. Besides, she's got Paimon, the ever-reliable guy, tricky terrain. Sorry. Tricky terrain. Please. Paimon can fly. I don't mean to belittle you, but you are ordinary people who were kind enough to help us out. If something happened to you because of all this, I am not that weak. I might get annoyed if you don't stop fussing. Exactly. Just leave it to us. We won't let you down. Alright. Then I'll be counting on you, but please, be careful. I will do everything I can to keep you safe as well. We will. If anything, you should be the one watching your step. Thanks. That said, I also have companion who can fly. Come on, Eodon. It looks like swallow or... He's all gold and shiny, just like a pile of Mora. Oh, I wish there were voiceover. Let's start with the barrier core nearby. Once we are close, we just need to channel the Kuvaki into it. But that thing's floating in midair. Parmon can get there just fine, but you two, no worries, come with me. I will show you what Eldon can do. Eldon? Oh, okay. Praise yourself. Well, this is safe to stand. So, like, wow. I will stay here to keep channeling energy into the barrier core. May I entrust the other side to you too? Aedon will lead the way. If I don't something out, we will be totally fine. You can leave it to us. Thank you, that means we will be apart for a bit. Stay safe, you two. Oh, and I heard that Lohan, like he will be... I don't know, not in next version, but he will be playable maybe in the next one. But I wanted to go. Like which way? Oh, I heard that he is 5-star, which like I don't know, his design doesn't look like he's 5-star. I don't know. It's don't know. And he reminds me Iluka, to be honest, a lot. We finally made it through. Now we need to fill up some energy here. Oh. Where are we? What is this place? Everything around us looks completely different. Paimon thinks she saw a bunch of weird stuff just now, and now her head's all spinny. Yeah, me too. Travelers? Oh, so this is someone. Wait, like, does that mean that Loma is also a fae? Could it be? Travelers flowing along the river of time. Wait, who are you? When did you get here? I will... Well, I heard someone calling my name. Was that not you? Like, I know she's from Treasure Hoarders. But... Calling your name. Ah, so you must be Miss Alia, the fae who guards the silver lampwick here at the Pillar of Emperor. Relic? Fae? So that's what I've become in your time? A legend far removed from the truth? I'm no fae. I am just an ordinary human. The silver lampwick is indeed here, but where did you... No, let me ask it this way. Since you know of the lampwick, you must have heard the name Solway as well in your time. Which age does he belong to? Do you mean the torch forger? He founded the Lightkeepers about 500 years ago now. 500 years. So, It's already been that long. Wait, so you're not a Fae? Then hang on, are you seriously over 500 years old? I think maybe she's frozen time. The legends may have twisted parts of the truth, but if you were the Torchforger's ally and you can wield Kuvaki to guard the relic here, Miss Alia, you have clearly gone far beyond what ordinary mortals can reach. That's a long story, and right now there are things far more important than my age. If you have come seeking the silver lumpwick, then that means the professor has slipped free again, just as the prophecy warned. Soloway Seal was never going to hold him forever. The professor slipped free again. Could it be like the Torre in the past, or who was it? Which name did she ask? Legends. Her name's Soloway. That means the professor has slipped free again. Just the professor warned Soloway Seal was never going to hold him forever. So Soloway is the torch forger and... Anyway. By the professor, do you mean the friend who was sealed within Kipumaki Cliff 500 years ago by the Torchforger and the Moonchanter of the First Moon Science? Oh, I see. The prophecy says this: twice shall the undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down. Serpent, fiend, or professor, no matter the title he's earned, every bit of his infamy. He's earned... oh, okay. It says he will be struck down a third time then. I remember Isla saying something similar as well. Right, we heard something like that from Isla back when we were in the First Moon Science Sanctum with Verna. So you have met Isla too. What a curious twist of fate. But again, hers is less a prophecy that's bound to happen and more a plea for it to happen. After all, oracle or no, she is just like me, a person from the past. When it comes to future disasters, there's so little we can do. Our future became your present, and your future, it can only be shaped by those who live in the present. Forgive the interruption. 3 years ago, some senior Ratniki and I went to investigate a disturbance in the seal, but we were hit by an ambush none of us expected. Our losses were severe, and the mission had to be called off. After that, the old man decided we weren't yet ready to solve the problem once and for all. He set up observation posts around the area, declaring it off limits. I know he intended to buy time, guard its strength, and look for a way to turn the tide, but still. I shouldn't question his judgment, yet I can't help wondering, isn't this situation the result of negligence on our part? We hesitated and delayed, and now the great evil eye and countless monsters have been spilling out beyond the cordon zone. Just thinking about the nightmare from 3 years ago begins poured out over this land again. I just can't stand it. Luca. Apologies, Blue Paimon and Miss Isla. I lost my composure just now. Sorry about that. I don't know all the details of which you speak, but a dulled blade must sometimes be honed before it can cut through again. That kind of sharpening is never wasted effort. Besides, surely the world 500 years on isn't so small that all its burden must be piled onto the shoulders of a single child. Child, you mean me? But I'm not a child anymore. Well, think about it. Strictly speaking, I am a few centuries older than you. How could you not be a child in my eyes? Compared to me, you are all pretty much children. Paimon may be, sure, but why I am a child too? Hey, what's with the tone? Aren't you happy to be called a child alongside Paimon, huh? But Paimon does think Miss Isla has a point. This isn't something you should have to carry on your own. It's on all of us. If we are assigning blame, then I deserve it more than anyone here. Back then, I failed to truly destroy the professor. And since then, I have wasted away in this stagnant prison of time. Prison. Even now, I cannot give you the silver lumpwig you came for. Miss Isla, don't say that. Wait, does that mean the silver lumpwig isn't actually with you? How should I put this? It both is and isn't. In your present, this tower has been deeply corrupted. This prevents me from freely using my power to reach the silver lumpwig. What if we clear the corruption from the tower? Ouch. My eye. That would be ideal. The tower's presence allowed the Kavaki here to remain in its purest form. You have already seen the creatures born from its influence. If the moon has blessed you, you may be able to use that same power to cleanse the field clinging to the tower and restore its purity. Once you have cleared the corruption and the strength I have lost guarded at the tower's peak once more, come find me then. Thank you for your guidance, Miss Isla, and please don't blame yourself too much. I know what you want to say, and if you are willing to forgive me, don't be so harsh on yourself either. The past is beyond change, but the world of the living still has a future, and I'm entrusting that future to you. Alright, it's time to send you back. It's the same like with, oh my gosh, what was her name? The priest in the tower on his isle. Like she's also like froze in the time in space. But I wanted to... It's just the fact, I believe. Anyway.
Good one.
So first one is here. I think it doesn't matter which one I choose first. Anyway. Oh.
Got a bit too cocky.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust!
The already unstable something something. I wanna rotate it. Wait. Like this and then... Oh, yep, like this.
Without further ado,
Look after
Oh no!
that for me.
without further ado, divine light, shield them!
Oof. No! I love these, really. I really love these. And I use Team, which is just for leveling my friendship. Which is great.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Furious. Can't end here.
Are you kidding me?
Without further ado, smite the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust!
Did there stand as the something?
You should take it. It may prove useful.
Sure. But I need to...
Clear skies grace our onward journey.
Upgrade it a little bit. Where's Varga?
Which way will Boreas blow today?
Okay. So just to heal myself. Here is one piece.
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I know that for that bird-like creatures you have to use electro.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Sorry, I'm back here. Mm. Okay. Undying fan, Monfall.
Goodness, how the world has changed.
Let's
Might
go
I
to
ask,
the
when
next
did the
one.
custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
I don't know. I just really don't know. Wait, I think you have to be here, right? Then oof.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in
Every nook and cranny come to fashion. This isn't going to be easy. We can guide Kovaki into the This is far off.
On me.
Ouch. Oh, I see. But it's kind of kind of tricky situation. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. That's all. No treasure chest here. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh. You know what irritates me? The sick slot goat things creature. Like, I have urge to fix him and give him the Kavaki, but when I leave and come back, it's again the same. It's so annoying. You know, it is. It's you, you have returned. Apologies for the long wait, Miss Alia. We ran into some monsters on the way back. It's alright. To me, that was barely a blink of an eye. My apologies, that was a slip of a tongue. Here, the way you tense up like that does reminds me a little of Solway. No wonder that Nightingale chose to stay by your side. You know about Adam too? Wait, is he also a bird from 500 years ago? There's no way, right? Quite perceptive, Paimon. Your guess is correct. Paimon had a feeling Adam was special. You can tell right away he's not just any messenger bird. He was once Solway's nightingale, following him from their homeland to this bitter frontier. Later, when Solway resolved to cast aside the nightingale family name, he meant to drive the bird away. I couldn't let it end up homeless, so I took it in. I couldn't I could never have foreseen that the small act would see it pulled into the sample mill and carried across 500 years, thus taking the form you see now, the sample mill. Considering you first took me for a fae, it's not surprising that the term is unfamiliar to you. So much time has passed after all. But you will have to face the professor yourself soon, won't you? While we still have a moment, I believe this is necessary to tell the true history, the truth of the serpent's first death. For just as I am no fae worthy of worship, this tower you call the Pillar of Embra is no divine miracle. On the contrary, this is the place where I slew that serpent for the first time, yet failed to consign him to hell for good. At that time the professor erected a tower here, one that reached toward the very heavens. He sought to use the sample mill to siphon the land's power, and though the tower, ascent to the Elysium, he believed lay beyond the sky. But like I heard that the Elysium is corrupted, full of monsters, and outside of the oh my gosh, the firmament, the false skies, there is just abyss. But anyway, I have to take a pause for a little bit and I will be back, so just a minute. I'm here and I'm so sorry it took so long, but yeah, I was saying that we know that behind Firmament it's corrupted. Someone instituted, so had his scheme succeed, all of Nod-Krai, its soil, and every living being upon it would have become fuel for his ascent. We did all we could to stop him, but we were... Just love this. But we were far too weak by the time we reached this place. He was but one step shy of his goal. With no other resource, I cast myself the sample mill and used my own flesh and blood to ignite it, thwarting that serpent's plot. I still don't know what's... Thinking back on it now, that was the first and the last time I ever felt grateful for the bloodline I was born with. As I've said before, I am no more than a mortal, but it was by a twist of fate alone that I came to linger in the seam between time and space. It's basically something like limbo, you could say. Miss Alia. As for the serpent's second death, as Soloway's successor, you should know that story even better than I. Yes, it is said that 500 years ago the Moonchanter of that era entrusted the secret blade to the Torchforger, and together with many others they drove the Fiend and his followers back to Kupimaki Cliff. In the end, the Moonchanter and the Torchforger sealed the monster with their own hands. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again. And now we stand at the third and final time, the moment when that serpent must be buried for good. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down, and at last shall he be laid to rest by the heroes of the sublunary sphere. Rest assured, Miss Ilia, this time we will put him down for good. We will not allow past tragedies to repeat themselves. Yeah, we will help too. Really? But you too? Wait, do you mean that once you get a silver lump wig from Miss Ilia, you won't need our help anymore, and we should just part ways? How heartless, I'm so hurt. Like I'd ever sit back and let villains run wild. Yeah, honestly, you should look into it. There's not a single bad guy out there who hears our names and doesn't start shaking in their boots. Even those abyssal monsters without legs would be shaking all over. Anyway, there's no way we'd just ignored something evil. You can leave your back to me. Leave your... with such... the heroes of the sublunary sphere to rely on, I suppose it's time I made up my mind as well. Once I hand you the silver lampwick, the berries in this region will all collapse. When that happens, the Abyss will reclaim this place. The Professor will surely return, reaching that Elysium beyond the firmament through his tower was his life's obsession. Even in death, that fixation has never faded. I will use everything I have to hold him here. While I do, you must find a way to end him for good. The one who asks you to gather the relic must already have a plan in place. You do well to follow his instructions. But Miss Alia, if you do that, then you... Don't worry, no one shall send me packing from this world until that red serpent is laid to rest for good. There's an old saying about winter Isleys. I don't know if it still survives in your era. Though the flower may fail, the leaves will keep their promise. Sorry, I have never heard it. Is that so? A pity, but it doesn't matter. All you need to understand is this. What I do now is simply a promise I must uphold. Miss Ilia, I will keep my promise too. I swore to you, no matter what happens, I will put an end to the Professor. Not you, but all of you. No one should walk their path alone, Luga, and no one should march alone toward death. Don't forget that we are here too. Yeah, it's not just us. There are tons and tons of lightkeepers who have your back. We will be totally fine. There's no time to left. I must send you off now. Don't look back. Run, children, run. Subliminaries. So, the Pillar of Ember is totally overrun by the Abyss. Paimon hopes Miss Isla's okay. We just have to trust her and focus on what we can do. We gotta keep it together, especially a time like this. Where next, Iluka? You know the situation best, so we will follow your lead. First, I need to return to Pyramida and hold an oath-taking ceremony with my squad. After that, we will move to Clifftop camp at the base of Kipumaki Cliff to prepare for the upcoming operation. As I mentioned, that area is considered extremely dangerous, a forbidden zone. What awaits us there will be a tough fight and dangerous beyond imagination. You two aren't lightkeepers, so technically I don't have the authority to command you. Given the situation, why not count us in? Paimon agrees, we've got some experience too, you know, and for a big operation like this, it's definitely better to follow orders than do it alone. Lead us to victory, Captain. Thank you. Hearing that gives me more courage, even in the face of our enemies. Did you know? I hereby officially invite you to join my investigation squad, the Nightmare Orioles. Orioles? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will guide you, protect you, and uphold my promise to Miss Alia. We will protect you too and the rest of our team. Let's stand together and see this through. That we will. Since you are officially part of my squad now, how about we head to Pyramida together for oath-taking? I bet you haven't even seen her our head square yet, have you? Oh, taking sounds amazing. Count us in. I already saw that, but let's go there. And this is secure and capable of forming protective barrier, pinging with energy and shining brilliantly. Once retro vessel of the first moon science, it brought dreams and the song to the lost people wandering the desolate lands. It has survived to this day only because it was left behind in the time-stilled tower. But okay.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Okay. Let's go.
On me.
I already saw this, I think. O Torchforger, who illuminates the darkness on the borderlands, we Lightkeepers pledge here and now. Thus did I foresee waves crashing on the shore, the night sky devoured by deadly silence. Thus did I declare, whomsoever cradles the flame and keeps it burning, unquenched, need not descend into the darkness. We are the Lightkeepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains. My fellow companions, our mission this time is to repel the monsters infesting within the Kipumaki cliff and investigate the culprit behind this wild hunt outbreak. We shall set foot on that cliff, which we last approached 3 years ago, and fight this deceived battle. I know many of you, like me, have reasons why you must be on this mission. Keep this in mind. Pyramida is behind us. For the living, for our future, we must not take even one step back. As our woe thunders, our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than that. We shall fulfill our solemn duty as Ratniki. To battle. Yes, Captain. I'm sorry, but there isn't much time to show you around. We have got a tough battle ahead, so if you are got preparations to make, best make them quickly. I will lead the main force to Clifftop camp. First, to make the necessary preparation for battle, we will wait for you to join us there. Great, we'll be there as soon as possible. Alright, let's see what we've got prepped. Sorry to bother you both. Hey there, Grams, anything we can help you with? I am Nikita, an ordinary Ratnik who has been stationed in this remote land for years. Though this is our first meeting, I can already tell that you are no ordinary people. I happen to hear that blonde-haired adventurers named Blue and her companion have arrived in Nod-Krai, bringing with them impressive resumes from adventures all over Tivat. Would you happen to be those two legends? Yes, indeed. How did our whereabouts get leaked again? Paimon didn't expect to be recognized here. If this keeps up, we will have to go undercover just to step outside. I see you both attend the oath swearing. Are you also going to eradicate the monsters at Kipumaki Cliff? That's right, we are temporary members of the investigation team. You told Nikita about how you met Iloga and joined the investigation team. I see the child really is blessed to have met you both. With your support in this operation, I can rest much easier. I might be saying something unnecessary here, but this is the first time he's captained such a challenging mission. Luga, no doubt the most outstanding member of the new generation of Ratniki, so I am not worried about his compatibilities. My only worry is that he... Perhaps that's too much fretting. I heard a lot about you. You are an old hand at investigating dangerous places like this. Anyway, I hope the knowledge you have gained in your adventures can help him out. Of course, I am a member of his team after all. That's right, we do our best to help him even if you hadn't asked. That's great. Shame my legs aren't as nimble as they used to be, otherwise I would have gone to Gimpumaki Cliff to face that monster myself. So this burden had to be left to the younger generation after all. Ooh! You know, I wouldn't call myself a regular volunteer, but are you certain my aid is not warranted this time? Oh, Flint, you are here. I thought you wouldn't show up. Would you write me so frequently if you believe that in truth? Why, by my reckoning, you had a missive delivered to my lighthouse posting a week ago. Do I seem like the sort of ratnik who would disrespect his starshina by not even checking in? No, and in any case, we at Head Square have never failed to send you a check-in notice either. You have the kid to thanks for that. He's the closest to you of us lightkeepers. Always presses me about how you are doing. How fares the young master? So you entrusted him with grave responsibility after all. Yes, I needed him and I trust him greatly as well. I believe my warning was clear. This is no ordinary wild hunt. Those monsters were drawn here by an ancient being, one that has been sealed in the Kipumaki cliff for ages. I also know a little about him. We met at the Ballet Tsar's court. Even no garden variety viper was he. I recall those eyes of his. They were exactly like the ones staring at us right now. What? Do you remember how we became lightkeepers, Flynn? You mean you people? We, Flints, us. Lately, I've been dreaming about the past, about those battles we went through together. Wait, is he also Fae? Disasters always strike suddenly. Whether you are ready to fight and face it, or you clinch to fear and pray for the best, no one is spared when the time comes. However, we know that we must struggle until lasting peace arrives. We lightkeepers have proved that. We built that foundation of his fortress through 500 years of struggle. True, but I would suggest that Itloga need not attend remedial lessons on this subject yet. You know better than I that he has lost everything once before. Indeed, only his youthful spirit prevents him from admitting this truth, I deem. Yet my time is running out. Little remains of the years I bought for him, especially when compared to the burden he must soon shoulder. I see your mind is made up. In that case, let me not waste further breath on persuasion, my good Starshina. What's that mean? I have to write it down. But where is my pen? I have a pen. I have an apple. I have apple pen. Like it could mean Starshina, something like the elder one. By the way, do you remember that item I asked you to look for last time? I would never forget the command you gave, sir. A relic from 500 years ago, and one tied to the first Moonchandler in countless ways. Even I had to go to great lengths to obtain it. Time for us to prepare as well. Let us witness the power of the bow and arrow be welded to us by the torch forger. Okay, wait, I have to just... Okay. Where is Nikita? I don't know. I think I haven't been here. Long table used by lightkeepers during the punk there. Let's see. It's shame that you need flints. This grand mead hall is located at a very top level of pyramid. It is here that banquets are often held following hard-won victories. It is both celebration of the renewed triumph of the lights of Nod-Krai over the long night and remembrance for comrades who shall no longer greet the dawn with us, while the banket's general form can be tracked back to Snezhnaya or the vault. The passage of time has long since transformed its substance beyond recognition. The only thing that has remained unchanged is the custom of offering the first pour of the feast to the dearly departed. Life is short and fleeting, and only death is eternal.
The winds awaken, the leaves whirl round.
Okay. Interesting. I don't believe I have been here, like inside, where the banquet is, and here is the shrine with the treasure chest. Huh. What? How? They are scared by the pale starborn. Oops. Come on. Look at the book. Okay. Subliminary tales, and last night the first light. Let's go to that, which is when more sunrise. In another quest like this one, I guess. But what about Varka and his quest here? But I guess. Wait. Travelogue. No. 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 Travelogue. Is it this one? I believe. Like True Moon. Oh, and I heard that in version 6.8, I believe there will be a map of the moon and we could explore it, I believe. Like, I don't know if I should go to Varka or Luga. But like, shouldn't I go first to Varka and get him, like, help us defeat the abyss, you know? Don't you think so? Like, it makes sense, right? First go to him and... No? I don't know. Oh, and also, like, if you play through the quest when the knight's returning home, then there is the anecdotes with Goodwin and Varka in order, like, for him not to lie to Glory that he didn't have been an expedition and just wandering around. He told him to go to the expedition and be here for a while and then come back, and like, it will mean that he's not lying anymore. The expedition, you know. And that music is amazing.
Nanina's covering the north, so we'll have Laurent take the east. Right, that's all for now.
I don't know if I should do this.
Huh? Honorary knight? Paimon? What brings you to my camp?
Just smoozing around. A boat happened to run into you.
Not at all. Any camp of the Knights of Favonius is your camp too. So make yourself at home.
Okay.
Though, you should give me a heads up next time so I can have the quartermaster break out the good stuff for you.
Is this really the Expeditionary Forces camp? Paimon was expecting it to be a bit more... crowded?
Not many from the force are still stationed here. And of those who are, most are out patrolling. Truth be told, it is a bit of a ghost town.
What are the people left here doing?
We're also gathering all the Abyss-related intel we can. Situation in Nod-Krai is stable for now, but we must remain vigilant. You never know when the Abyss will come roaring back. Intelligence is the foundation of any campaign. It's not just enemy movements. Terrain or shifts in the weather can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
Wow.
Moving forward, we plan to form a long-term partnership with the Northern Intelligence Network. Turn this temporary camp into an intelligence station.
An intelligence station? Whoa! Like the kind in Fontanian spy thrillers?
Haha, as if. Name one book with a camp this lightly defended in it. During these years out on campaign, we've found that different abyssal disasters are occurring all over Teyvat. They're unnaturally cunning, always shifting, with no two attacks quite going off the same. I hope to use the Northern Intelligence Network to share our findings, and use that collaboration to keep gathering information on the Abyss. This isn't any one nation's burden. Every day, countless winds blow through Nod-Krai. I'd say that makes it the perfect place to set up an outpost.
Oh, so that's why. So this is chivalry in action.
Haha, well, chivalry's good and all, but in reality, we've only just established this station, and don't even have a good map of the nearby terrain.
Oh.
If you stumble across any building materials or intel nearby, don't forget to bring them back with you. Rest assured, you're our honorary knight. We'll look after you. One expedition wraps up, another begins.
Grandmaster! We've got big trouble, sir.
What?
Oh, what is it?
That important guest we were expecting today? He's trapped at the foot of the mountain.
What? Is it who I think it is?
Who?
Yes, sir, it's him. Most of our available manpower is tied up in patrols. Who do we reassign?
No need. Just point me in the right direction. I'll handle it myself. Honorary Knight, Paimon, till next time.
Oh, Paimon's never seen Parker so nervous. Now she's curious who that guest is.
It's a man, so could it be critical informant?
That's probably it. Let's follow him and see if he needs help.
Like if it's Lohan, then. And isn't this hazelnut number 5? Where he went? Where? Oh. Is it
Help!
critical
Please help me.
informant?
Be cleansed.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine. Whew. Good thing you guys showed up so fast.
Praise be. Our
Oh my
essential
gosh.
supplies made it through safe and sound.
What kind of supplies are that important?
Paimon. Bruce, it's gotta be.
Good eye. This here is the dandelion wine we specially ordered from Dawn Winery. Pure Mondstadt in a bottle.
You have no idea what it took us to get it here, all the way from there.
Ha! And a fine job you did. You're drinking with us at the feast tonight. Hold.
So, the only reason you were in a hurry was to make sure the drinks got there in time? And here Paimon thought you were finally being serious about something serious!
What's that? Are you saying drinking isn't the most serious of serious business? Because I'd love to have a drink right about now.
Wait! Please, wait a second. Now is not a good time.
Yeah, listen to him! First, you gotta take care of the serious...
This is a custom brew. It needs to be kept constantly rolling to prevent settling and keep its flavor. Having sat for so long, I'd say the taste has degraded by at least 10%.
10%! Unacceptable! Nobody touches a drop till it's ready.
Oh my god.
Okay, you do you then.
So how can we bring it back up to scratch?
We specially commissioned someone to build a mechanism that keeps the barrels rolling. Looks like it broke in the fall, though. So now, I guess we'll have to rely on old-fashioned muscle power.
So we just keep whacking the wooden barrels and roll them to their destination? Sounds like some good old Knights of Favonia's strength training.
Wait, the Knights train that way?
Aye, teaches force control and precision. Need both, or the barrel won't stay true to the path. It's basic training for many knights.
As the honorary knight, I'd like to try my hand. Oh my gosh.
Keen on basic drills, are we? Well, Laurent and the others won't be back for a while.
So, more wine to us.
Right then, all yours. Don't worry about knocking him a bit too far. Just holler and I'll toss him back into place.
Oh my gosh. Do you have something to say? Oh my,
Me on barrel duty, or just wanted to chat for a bit?
please reposition it.
Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too.
Mm-hmm.
First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Jean and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this. A knight's basic training helps build character. But since the Spark Knight's still so young, I decided to get her opinion. She happily brought her bombs to the training grounds. So we reached a consensus. We won't discuss the matter again until she's a bit older.
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Lowen yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later. He said he went to poke a hornet's nest full of monsters, and as for barrel drills, he didn't think targets that wouldn't hit back were worth his time.
Oh, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back! Everyone, fall in and give them a proper welcome.
Wow, we're this popular? Paimon feels like blushing.
How the wind carries that scent from afar. Sweet Barbados, it's true. Dandelion wine.
A special brew from Dawn Winery to boot. They're back. All my precious memories, they're all flooding back.
Oh. So, the welcome isn't for us, is it?
Yes, this is it! This is the taste! Oh, it's just how I remembered it.
Amazing. After all these years.
I was starting to think I'd already forgotten the taste of a good Dawn Winery vintage.
If the taste hasn't changed, then my home back in Springvale probably hasn't changed either. Right?
It's the same. I've been there.
Thank you, Honorary Knight.
That's enough. Put a cork in it, everyone. Barrels stay sealed until everyone's back. Let's finish the party prep in the meantime.
Oh, yes, sir. On it.
Like I said, drinking is the most serious of serious business.
Oh, sticky honey roast, sweet madams. Paimon never thought she'd get to eat such authentic Mondstadt dishes out here. Wait, where's Vorka? Anyone seen him? He's not passed out drunk in a ditch somewhere, is he?
I love that song. Given his liver's battle prowess, is that even possible? I will go find him. You keep eating.
Paimon will catch up when she finishes.
Or is he alone?
So, what's the hero who saved our savior and brought it back to camp doing in a corner like this.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Truth is, what I've got in my cup is the most special of special brews. It can only be drunk alone.
Sure.
But since you've caught me, nothing for it. Here, have a...
Finally someone who give us a drink. I knew it. It's apple cider.
Got me. Just a joke. Not a drop of liquor on me right now. If you're thirsty for a real drink, go find Erminy later. She's got plenty in stock. A camp always needs to have one sober soul to guard their drunk comrades from things that go bump in the night. Those have been my standing orders since this expedition started. Rotten luck, eh? Just so happens that tonight, it's my turn to be that sober soul. So, on this night when they're all drunk, I can't be.
Was it really luck? On the very day the dandelion wine was due to arrive?
Who knows? Maybe fate just gets a kick out of messing with us. If it had come one day later, maybe I'd have been down there guzzling wine to my heart's content. But if it had come but one day later, maybe you'd have passed the camp by, missed the feast, never even had this chance to talk. Nobody can say what choices lead to what outcomes until the time comes. Just like when I decided to lead this expedition out of Mondstadt. Never imagined I'd make it this far.
The reason you launched the expedition was it to deal with the wild hunt?
That's how it turned out, aye. But when we marched, all I knew was this. An abyssal storm was brewing up north, one that threatened to scour all of Teyvat. It took us some time to mobilize, but where would the enemy appear? What form would they take? That was all a complete mystery to us when we set out. All we could do was gather intel as we marched, preparing for every contingency.
That's all you knew and you still launched the expedition. Didn't you say intelligence is the foundation of any campaign?
Quick study, aren't you? Alas, the enemy won't sit around twiddling their thumbs while we finish preparing. Every hour we hesitated, the abyss was devouring the lives of countless people. The sooner we marched, the sooner we could change their fates. That was all the intel we needed to launch this expedition.
No wonder you're the Knight of Boreas. That's, oh, no.
None of that formality, honorary knight. And you're no different. Your journey's also changed many people's fates. Be it Mondstadt back then, Dvalin, or Nod-Krai now, the expeditionary force. Even my fate, too. The fact that we can sing around the bonfire, drinking and thinking about the future, none of that could have happened without your arrival, traveler. Who's to say? Fate's fickle and hard to fathom after all. But as long as you're alive, there's hope. The wine we didn't drink tonight, we can have tomorrow. The lads will save my share. As long as we're still breathing, tomorrow will bring more wine and laughter. So cheers to tomorrow, to hope.
Like our ancient name is Tumaini, which is hope. Don't forget. Coincidence? I don't think so. Anyway. I cannot continue with this, so... Wait. Finally. I have to just get the wing glider.
Honorary Knight. Thanks to you, this post's finally starting to look the part. Now, even if we're attacked while the whole camp's dead drunk, we'll be able to hold out till I sober up.
You're joking again,
Saw
right?
right through me. Did you learn all my tells without even trying, Honorary Knight?
More like we've gotten used to your nonsense without even trying.
Ha! Still, when I'm not on watch, that's when it's time to crack open a cask. You're always welcome here.
Okay, but no, I thought that I can go to see Furina. Oh my, did you know? Okay, and then there is echoes of the Forsaken song, but I think here was one quest also, which I have to complete, I believe.
The past. As everyone knows. Well, actually, hardly anyone knows. Anyway, when the angels were destroyed, they had to sacrifice either their preferred form or their power.
I thought it was like sacrifice either their consciousness or like their form.
I chose to keep both. But from another point of view, you could say I lost both. I remain human enough in appearance, but I will always be fundamentally different. For instance, what human could exist for thousands of years without going at least a little mad? Not to mention dying. Meanwhile, I've lived so long that I can't help but miss the way things used to be once in a while. Not exactly. I led a pretty boring life back then, especially compared to now. But I did have a lot of friends around. It was a lively time. If I had to pinpoint what I'm nostalgic for, it's not any one friend in particular, nor is it the time I spent as an angel. Rather, I simply miss the race of angels as a whole.
Let's go to... Oh my. That's a lot, but... Let's go to...
Shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
see Iluka.
telescope thingies we keep seeing in the Lightkeepers camps. They kind of look like food trucks, don't you think? It'll be awesome if you really could cook up there. But Paimon has a feeling there's more to these things than meets the eye.
Maybe it's a chef bot capable only to the finest haute cuisine. Maybe it can transform into a battle bot.
What? Yeah, that wasn't what Paimon was getting at.
Oh, these? Officially, they're called moon wagons. They're transportation tools we made by modifying Snezhnayan mechanical vehicles. You can think of them as Kuvaki-powered mobile lighthouses. They're not quick by any means, but they save us a whole lot of trouble and manpower when it comes to transporting supplies. As for cooking functionality, I hadn't actually given that any thought. But you know, if we did install a toaster in there...
Relax, you didn't have to take Paimon that seriously.
No. Filling stomachs is a key part of a Ratnik's duties too. Thanks for reminding me of that, Paimon. A proper food truck would save us from having to build makeshift stone stoves just to eat a hot meal.
Right? And that way, you could even hold your own bonfire parties too. Except, everyone does seem really busy. I'm not sure they'd be in the mood for that.
Actually, I really hope that one day we can. Just the thought of it makes me smile. But that day will have to wait. For now, at least.
Yeah, it's all because of the wild hunt, isn't it?
Yes. Flint's did send word from the south that the strongest wild hunt anomaly we know of has been destroyed with your help. But it continues to cause havoc elsewhere. So there's no easing off for us. Not only must we shore up our bases themselves, we also need to ensure that the roads are clear. Which entails dispatching Ratniki at regular intervals to patrol vast areas of land.
Whew. Just listening to all that is kind of tiring already. You Lightkeepers sure have it tough.
And that's just the basics. The real danger lies with those wild hunt outbreaks that suddenly just appear out of nowhere. Such tasks are all handled by Gramps, Flynn's, Olav, and those guys. I can't have Gramps fretting over every last thing, so I've taken over handling of the groundwork. Honestly, compared to our shortage of manpower, supply prep is nothing. To continue on the topic of food, even the best cook in the world couldn't do anything without ingredients. Over the years, many of our former bases have fallen into disrepair, making them ill-suited for long-term postings. At the moment, everyone has to shuttle back and forth between our camps and HQ, leading to fewer and fewer people available for combat deployments.
Good solution in mind.
Yep. That's turning this place into a permanent base. And most importantly, what's a Lightkeeper stronghold without a lighthouse?
So, you want to build one here?
Exactly. We'll need it if we're to stand any chance against the Wild Hunt's attacks. Which is easy to say, but in practice, I think you've seen enough to know it's not going too smoothly.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot that we were here to help. So, what's the issue?
Well, building our encampment will require lots of fuel and supplies. Generally, we bring it all in on moon wagons, all the way from Pyramida.
I see a lot of potential timber nearby.
If only it were so simple. The main problem is, we need a special kind of oil refined using Kuvaki. It's true that the plants nearby are full of Kuvaki, and they'll keep us going. For a while, at least. But supplying the fuel for a lighthouse is a whole other ballgame. Unfortunately, though, there's been no sign of the supplies that should have arrived last night. Valdez is in charge of transport, and he's always been meticulous, so it's unlikely that he got careless and missed the timing or something. And that's precisely why I'm worried that they might have encountered some trouble.
Hold up. Deep breath. Don't get too worked up. I've seen things like this happen many times before.
Yeah, there's always a way out of every jam. Even if that means being trapped inside a sealed barrel or getting buried neck deep. Surely this can't be any worse than that.
It was in Fontaine.
Don't tell me that's actually happened. I guess I underestimated you two again.
If you think that's wild, I have been to prison in the fortress of Meropide as well.
Anyway, we can have a look around. Maybe they've just lost their way.
Maybe so. Anyway, there's no time to lose, so follow me.
Yep. Let's move.
You are not one of those adventurers who come running the moment they get a whiff of something going down in some ruin somewhere, are you? This is the front line we are holding against the wild hunt on Kipumaki Cliff. You shouldn't be here. This is exactly where I should be. Yeah, we are to help deal with the wild hunt. You might be decent in fight, but this is different. The battlefield is no place for kids like you. Something's the matter, Unlifer? Captain, I was just telling this adventurous kid why they shouldn't come somewhere this dangerous. No need to come over, don't need them getting ideas from counter-example? Our captain may be young, but he's one of the strongest among us. So don't use him as your baseline, you hear? Blue Paimon, so it was you, perfect timing. We are just waiting for you. What's that supposed to mean? They are the temporary recruits I mentioned earlier. They are the ones, well, I suppose heroines are indeed made young. Alright, if you say so, Captain, I trust your judgment. Welcome to the team. We just wrap up the prep work, so the strategy meeting next. You should join us. Before we begin, let's do the introduction. Travel and Paimon are the adventurers I mentioned earlier, the ones who help retrieve the silver lumpweg. They will be joining our team for the upcoming operation. We are adventurers, but we've got a lot of experience fighting the abyss, so we won't slow you down. Delighted to make your acquaintances. I am Unlifer. Gotta say, joining the Lightkeepers at a time like this takes real guts. You too? I am Roland. Let's watch each other's backs out there in the field. Just call me Bjorn. If the captain chooses you, I have faith in your abilities. We can save the rest of the chit-chat for the victory feast. For now, let's get to the point. The objective is clear. Our squad must seize the Clifftop camp ahead of the enemy and establish a forward line to hold back the wild hunt. This position is the lifeline of the either operation. If we lose it, every plan that comes after will be as good as scrapped. To prevent that, we will use the silver lumpweg power to restore the barrier on the cliff. That will clear out the abyssal whispers and keep the main force route open. The mechanism that power the barrier are all ancient ruin relics, and we don't fully understand how they work, but Blue and Paimon are experienced adventurers. With the two of them handling this key step, the whole operation should go smoothly. Leave the mechanism to us. Solving puzzles like these is several specialties. Guess this is what people mean by the right person for the right job. I came across plenty of devices like this when I work as a treasure hunter, but I never figured out how any of them work. My wife was always the one who understood that stuff. You used to be treasure hunter. Now that you mention it, the why does kind of fit. Hey now, none of that. Oh, 8. I have been member of the Lightkeepers for 3 years, and I'm outstanding rotting nowadays. What do you think? I am not qualified or something? Sorry, that's not what Paimon meant. Alright, that's enough. Stop scaring her on purpose. Come on, Roland. Why do you call me out like that? Everyone's so tense. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Listen to Roland. When you get serious, you look fierce enough to scare off even the wild hunt. No wonder she took you seriously. Well, when you put it that way, alright, sorry about that. We are teammates now, so I really shouldn't have tried to spook you. Exactly, come on. If you scare Paimon so badly that she can't carry out the mission, what happens then? Blue still needs her as a guide, you know? Right, and we are up against an unpredictable, formidable enemy this time. We all need to stay alert. We can't let our guard down for even a moment. Speaking of the enemy, there's some information Blue and Paimon need to know as well. The Wild Hand of the Cliff may have abilities different from those elsewhere. 3 years ago we paid for that difference in blood. That day, dusk had settled in by the time we finished our investigation, so we set up camp on the cliff for the night. In the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of battle, only to find the area shrouded in a strange mist. From within that mist came faint, broken whisper. The voice sounded familiar somehow, though I couldn't recall where I had heard them before. But I had no time to think about any of that. When I pushed deeper into the mist, I finally saw who was fighting. I realized it was our detachment member, tearing each other apart. How is that possible? Was that Wild Hunt doing? Exactly. We have received reports of Wild Hunt anomalies that corrupt the mind across various areas, and it's likely that it all begins here. We lost far too many that night. Captain Olson kept himself together through sheer willpower, but with just the two of us, there was nothing we could do. After that, as the main force of the Wild Hunt pushed in, the captain ordered me to retreat and bring the unconscious, badly injured Ivar back for help. He chose to stay behind and cover our escape. I rushed back to the city as fast as I could and reported everything to the old man, but it was too late. By the time we returned to Kimpumaki Cliff, even Captain Olson had. As for the Wild Hunt, it spilled forth and spread out beneath the cliff. Before we could clear out the monsters, many innocent civilians had already fallen victim to them. My fellow treasure hunters, my wife. I lost them all I lost them, all lost in that incident. It happened so fast that we couldn't even put up real fight. Just as I thought we were done, a squad of lightkeepers arrived. I fought alongside them, pushed the wild hunt back, until I damned near dropped dead from exhaustion. But the lives that were taken could never be brought back. I was on a different assignment that day. I received the emergency order and rushed to the cliffed area to help. What I saw was too much to bear. We fought endlessly, day and night, but monsters poured out from their bottomless lair without end. I don't even know when it all finally stopped. I only remember fighting until I had nothing left, and when I opened my eyes again, I was already back in Pyramida. At least you fought. I fought, and even if you lost, you were a warrior who stood your ground. But me, I was pulled from the Captain Olson's squad at the last minute because I suddenly got sick. White took my place, and because of that, If I had been the one who was there today. There are no ifs in the past, Bjorn. What matters is what we do now. Right, we rebuilt the camp after the incident, and we held the line for 3 years because the conditions for counterattack were not yet in place. I know you're all endured this for a long time. I'm much the same. But now, the day we have waited for has finally come. Good news has arrived. From Pyramida, the time is right. Tomorrow we'll launch our counterattack. Steady yourself before we march, or those creatures may slip into your thoughts and twist them against you. Remember this, we fight not only for the comrades we have lost, or for the innocent civilians who live where they can. We fight to protect those who are still alive today, and to give those yet to be born a chance to live in a better world. I'm so sorry. My voice is weird. That concludes the meeting. Rest while you can. Tomorrow will bring a brutal fight, and we will need every ounce of strength you have. Yes, sir. Yes, sire. So look for the missing transport. Okay. Which is... Let's go.
Strange. I thought I just heard something. Almost like...
Huh? Have you noticed something, Itlua?
Never mind that for now. Look over there. I think that's our missing transport.
Wait, I have to just
First, hold
check
out both your hands.
something.
We'll start with the 10 fingers.
Well, that's weird. That's the vehicle, all right, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Huh? Is someone there? Help! Please, help me!
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
going just
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous.
here.
But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
Like, should I go here or where should I take the... Maybe if I use something. No, okay. I can open the shrine. No. Didn't know that, but how should I open this? Like, first they send me here and then... Oh, here's the treasure chest.
You should take it. It may prove useful.
You bet I will. Let's go with this and rest. Time to rest. Like I have to.
The hope.
We need to get ready to move. Proceed according to original plan. When we seize the camp and deploy the barriers to stabilize the line, we will send up signal. When you see the signal, rally immediately and advance to the second phase of the operation. Yes, Captain. We'll be waiting to hear good news from you. And remember, come back alive, all of you. Leave it to us. It's time. Operation Clifftop begins. Clifftop. All units moved out. So, like, check the person crying for help. Check on the person, okay. Who is crying here? Like, why? The Lightkeeper Station and Clivage Camp. Clifftop as a member. Why is it like switching between the quests? Let's unlock this and go for the Clifftop.
Squad leader! Thank the gods you're here! Please, help me!
Valdis, how did you end up here?
It's a long story, but the barrier created by these mandragoras can't be broken from inside, so I've been stuck in here for almost the whole day.
Something about this doesn't quite add up. This place isn't on the main road from Pyramida. Nor is it some sort of shortcut. And as for the Mandragoras, they wouldn't usually bother passersby unless they were trespassing on their territory. In short, I'd like an explanation as to how you ended up here. And a reasonable one at that. Or you might have to stay in there a while longer.
Whoa! You don't usually see Itlua getting angry. Paimon's kind of scared now too.
Squad leaders gotta have more imposing side after all.
Oh, that's true. Yes, being an adventurer really does have its advantages. It's a good thing we're only honorary squad members, or we'd be subject to his discipline too.
All right. Last night, I found the path to our camp blocked by a large group of Mandragoras. You know how I like studying insects and plants, Squad Leader, and it was such a rare sight to see this many Mandragoras gathered in one place. I didn't want to miss the opportunity, so I followed them all the way here. But then... I'm so sorry. I'll take responsibility for this, I promise. How about I cover Night Watch for the coming week? No, make that the whole month.
You know, we already have the supplies, so...
What do you mean? You're not just gonna leave me here, are you? Please, I know I was in the wrong.
You know, he does look really sorry. Let's just save him first, alright? He's got enough punishment waiting for him as it is.
You're right, Paimon. We can discuss the breaking of regulations after we get back. For now, let's concentrate on getting him out of here. I could use your help again, Traveler.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Guard down. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Three moons converge.
Surge! Target acquired. Behold, the dawn!
Observe.
Finally drove off those monsters! What's going on here? Surely they couldn't have been waiting in ambush this whole time.
The Wild Hunt. The Mandragoras. Huh, I get it.
They did trying to, like, save him.
Have you figured something out, Itlua?
Valdis, I think these Mandragoras trapped you inside the barrier to protect you. They're very sensitive to shifts in their environment. I myself heard some strange murmurs on the way here. Come to think of it, it must have come from the Wild Hunt monsters, who had yet to manifest at that time. These Mandragoras must have detected them very early on, which is why they barred your path and prevented you from continuing onward, only to have you follow them anyway, leaving them no choice but to trap you here for your protection.
I see. So that's what was going on. No wonder they refused to leave the area.
They probably only protected you because they detected the scent of grass and flowers on your person. Perhaps because of all the time you spend around them. Either way, thank you both. There doesn't seem to be any further danger.
There they go. Adorable little fellas, huh? And they didn't even ask for a reward. Imagine if we had them around to watch our backs. We'd never have to worry about being ambushed while opening treasure chests again. You know, putting it like that, it was kind of understandable that Valdis would want to follow them.
Right? Finally, someone understands me.
Nice try, buddy.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll take whatever's coming to me.
All right. Now that we've got him out, let's head back. The others are probably starting to worry. Alrighty. That's the issue resolved and our fuel stocks replenished. Thank you both very much.
Don't mention it. We're part of the team, right?
Speaking of the team, how's...
He
Wait,
neglected his duty while escorting a supply shipment, which is a violation of our regulations. However, he did encounter a pretty dangerous situation related to the wild hunt, and we didn't end up suffering any losses. As such, as per his wishes, he'll be responsible for protecting the lighthouse throughout its next month of construction.
Hope he doesn't start slacking off again. Now that she's a member of the team, Paimon's gonna start coming down to check up on him. Oh, and to see how the lighthouse is coming along, too. Speaking of which, Paimon wonders what it'll look like once it's all done.
It won't be as impressive as the one at Final Night Cemetery, that's for sure. Still, it'll be bright enough to serve as a beacon to guide travelers through the night. So long as we're able to keep people safe, whether from the wild hunt or anything else, our efforts will not have been in vain. Anyway, I should go back to sorting through our archives. All that work isn't gonna do itself.
didn't overwork.
Don't worry, we won't be this busy forever. We should be able to put our feet up a bit once this place is up and running.
In that case, we'll help you out. That way, it'll be done in no time.
Your help would be most welcome, believe me. But I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate already. And asking you to come all this way just to do our work for us, it wouldn't feel right. How about this then? If you find anything useful during your adventures and you happen to be passing by, feel free to drop it off.
Come on, it's no biggie. Like you said, we're squad mates now. Isn't that right, Traveler?
In that case, let me say again that it's an honor to have you as my squad mates.
Oh. We need to get ready to move. Proceed according to original plan. I already go through this. Clifftop. Let's do that. The giant eye.
You're in my sights.
Oh, come on. Why does it take so long to...
Press the advantage.
Like, I wanna ignite them, but I cannot. Go there.
Target acquired.
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
Observe, be silent.
Oh my god.
Light compels you.
Wayne.
Observe, be silent.
Do you know what I wanted? Okay, I will do it another time. Let's go to the Clifftop. Look at you. Covers clinging to life, huddling together like little chicks to keep themselves warm. Who's there? Show yourself. Captain, be careful. That might be that monster who can manipulate people. Yeah, I know. But I see it, you are the real boss here. Ain't ya? I mean, I don't see you crawling out of your foggy hide hole. What are you? Scared I will beat you to death? You, all bark and no bite. An overarching mud? Huh. Very well. I'll give you a chance. Like he speak like he is a wolf. You know. Chicks. Everyone gets ready. Where is the lamp? No.
Go get him, Aiden.
Oh. What's going on? No matter how we attack, it's like we can't hurt it at all. Is the doll? What's wrong? Were you not barking just a second ago? Bastard! Don't rush in. Hold the line, we will find a way. Find a way. What way? A way? To crawl away and save your own skin? A way to send you to hell. Now that is something worth waiting for. But the way I see it, crawling away to save yourself suits you far better. After all, one of you is quite expert at that. 3 years ago, 10 years ago, always the same. Why not? Ask him for some tips, huh? Don't you know that? Could you be? Don't listen to it. Go on, run while you still can, little chicks. But in the end, you will understand. Running won't save you, only death awaits you. It's gone, our mission isn't over, we might have to face it again. Next time we run into that bastard, I swear Our priorities is to complete our mission. I know, but thinking like that is exactly what it wants. Calm down. We should be the ones taking the initiative. Blue's right. We can't let our enemy drag us around. We push forward on our term and our plan. Let us press on. I wanted to light these lamps, which is... Oh, here is one. Okay. And... oops. And... here. It's... That evil eye it attacked before the barrier could be fully deployed. The altar ruins have been wrecked. Can we redeploy it before it strikes again? I'm afraid not. We failed to block the last attack, and the silver vampiric energy has mostly drained away. There isn't enough left to deploy the barrier again. The situation is not looking good. We have no idea when the evil eye will launch its next attack. Without the barrier, it will be hard for us to hold this position. The monsters around us are increasing in numbers. Even if we hold them off for a while, our stamina is limitless. If things ever reach a point that... Come on, brother. You're talking like you have already given up. Monsters? I don't care how many line up. I will knock them all down. Even so, trying to hold out here forever isn't the real plan. There's really nothing we can do. I have an idea. You've got something? Quick, let's hear it. The ceiling array on Clifftop was left to us by the Torchforger and the Moonchandler of the Frostmoon Science. Its structure must share the same origin as the silver lampwick. While deploying the barrier eerily, I noticed 3 verdant crests on the cliff, flashing in response, almost as if they were resonating with it. These should be the focal points of the ceiling array. Now that you mention it, Paimon can see them too. When I visited Hissy Isle, I borrowed some ancient Frostmoon sign texts from the current Moonchanter. I remember seeing similar structure in those records, so I cross-checked my fingers with her. I'm confident this is correct. However, the texts say that the ceiling array should have 4 foci. For some reason, the most important one isn't resonating. Still, the seal has held for 500 years. There must be something special about it. If we take the silver lampwick and activate the other 3 points first, we might be able to turn this around. Captain, what do you think? It's worth a try. Great work, Bjorn. Just so you know, I didn't spend the past 3 years doing nothing. But if we want to carry out this plan, we will need more support. Bjorn, Aleifer, Rollon, return to Cliffwatch camp at once. Report everything to the entire force. Then lead the reinforcement and coordinate with us to take those 3 positions. Yes, Captain. If the evil eye is targeting the Silver Lampwick, there's good chance its next attack will go straight for it. I will carry the Lampwick and activate the 3 focal points one by one. Blue, Paimon, come with me. Protect the Silver Lampwick. Any objection? It's extremely dangerous. If either of you doesn't want to, no need to ask, of course I'm in. This is the perfect mission for us. We will keep both the Luga and the Silver Lampwick safe. Music to my ears. The captain's in your hands then. You'll be careful too. Understood. Of course, I'm still waiting to see Anleifer land a punch on that Fiend and shut it up for good. That right? I'd best not disappoint you then. I won't just shut it up. Hell, it will be growling at our feet like mangy dog, begging for mercy. Alright, enough joking around. We will have plenty of time for that later. For now, let's move out. Okay. It's an empty lamp. First, Iron Kind. I believe this will go to Flint's. It's from the Cognoscenti, the first treasure hoarder or relative. What's here?
Just doing what you're good at won't cut it, you know. Sometimes the only way to grow stronger is to step out of your comfort zone.
Ooh, wait. Great. Finally I have it. Finally. Anyway. It's here.
So it wasn't a trap after all.
Oh no, Bjorn. Is it Bjorn? Out of the way, move it. What's the hurry? One way or another, you're all going to die. But some of you just get to go a bit earlier. He whined about not dying back then, 3 years ago, and now I will fulfill his wish. Bjorn, what did you do to him? He was too weak, the weakling, useless, crawling insect. Dying is all they are good for. No, don't you dare insult him, he's not weak at all. Oh, in your eyes, he was strong. But the strong die all the same. I thought you understood that better than anyone. The ones stronger than you, they all died, didn't they? They died 3 years ago, and 10 years ago as well. Shut your mouth. Yes, the only weak one here is you. Otherwise, why is that every time you are the only one who survives? You ran from the battlefield, didn't you? Just cowered, clinging to life. Look, I don't listen to its nonsense. Enough, time to die. Let's finish this quickly. Oh. Oops. Oops! No! Defeat the monster, like... But I did defeat him. Oops. No, oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. Finally. How is Bjorn? He's badly injured. The attack came too suddenly and the Brute gasped. The battlefield was too dangerous and he was in no state to be moved. He has no choice but to treat him here on spot, but with the resources we have to hand, it just... Captain Bjorn, I'm sorry I couldn't complete the mission. You did great. The position remains secure and everyone's still safe. I did it then. That's good. Stop talking, you need rest. Even though say it now, I won't get another chance. Don't say that, that's an order from your captain. You will be fine, you will be fine. Alright, as you command, I won't mention that again. But at least you will finally be able to face Vader with no regrets. He would say that we Lightkeepers are like winter ice leaves. In the face of the Wild Hunt, Each of us is fragile, like winter ice leaf petals. How easily we shatter. But so long as the leaves remain, so long as the roots stay firmly in the soil, when the next season comes, and the one after that, new flower will bloom anew. We will not fail. Isn't that right, Captain? Yes, we will not fail. I will see that monster buried at my hand once and for all. You are the strongest among us. I believe in you, Captain. Rest assured, Bjorn, I will keep our promise. Rest now. Things will have turned around by the time you recover. Please don't die, please. No. No, why? No, please. Why didn't travel like purify the abyss within him? Heck. Traveler Paimon, we need to go. The mission isn't over yet. We can't stay here any longer. We have to keep moving. For Bjorn's sake, we will defeat the enemy and claim victory. Yeah, let's keep going. Like, I think it would have bigger effect or impact if the voiceover would be there, like, please, Bjorn, no. I don't want him to be Wait, what's here? Is this another camp or another different quest? I don't wanna be. Why had to be Bjorn? Like, by him?
While the light shines bright.
Close your eyes. Observe. Close your eyes.
A new moon rises.
Without further ado,
Go get him, Aiden! Behold, the dawn!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Do you fear the dark?
The long sleep beckons.
Press the advantage.
Oops.
So it wasn't a trap after all.
You're in my sight.
Oh my gosh.
Be gone, business.
What do we do now? We will find a way up, Paimon.
Target acquired.
You know what?
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Smite the dust.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Do you fear the dark?
Be silent. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Like, how do you even like where is he done? How I get there? Oh. No. And then I guess I need you here. Oh, I forgot.
this slip through the net?
Okay, but I need... Where is another?
You got this.
Observe.
Wayne.
Press the advantage.
Come on.
While the light shines bright.
3 moons converge.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Do you fear the dark?
Beware the creatures of the night.
Here.
Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
I need to heal the boy and our goddess, and I don't know how many I have to. Oh. Tap the shield instant before. Ouch. Right in the eye. That must hurt. Great, the nasty evil eyes toast. But did anyone see something fall of it? That was likely the Spiral Blade, the secret blade that Torchforger once used to seal demons away. I didn't expect the monster to seize it and use it against us. So that's what happened, but we should be safe for a moment, right? For the moment, yes, the evil eye has been destroyed, and the monsters on the ground have been almost completely cleared out. But we can't let our guard down. The creature has probably slipped back underground. It's wounded, but it might still have a trick up its sleeve. We just went through a fierce battle. Everyone's exhausted, body and mind. Doesn't matter, a win is a win. We got our revenge on that damn monster, and that's the score that counts. Speaking of which, where's Bjorn? I didn't see him anywhere. Did he get held up, helping out somewhere else? Who's gonna watch me show off my moves if he's not here? Can be starting on my own. How can I? He was struck by the evil eye's attack while defending the position. His injuries were too severe. We tried everything, but we couldn't save him. You didn't try. How could it be? He hit brains and brawn in spades. I never once beat him in spar. How could he go down so easily? This makes no sense. No sense at all. Stop crying. I'm not crying. Pull yourself together. We need to be strong, especially now. That creature is using these vile methods to shake us, trying to slip in against while we are vulnerable. Vulnerable. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with me? We can't let it succeed. We can't let that bastard stain Bjorn's sacrifice or turn it against us. Are you alright? I'm fine. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. That monster knew. It knew everything. Knew this would shake my resolve. Bjorn died because of me. Captain, that's not what I meant. This isn't your burden alone. That's right, all of us. We've gotta carry this together. My heart aches as well. But our mission isn't over yet. The battles ahead will only get harder, and we may suffer still more losses. But no matter what happens, we cannot stop moving forward. Forward into final victory. Weren't you the one who taught us that? I believe in your command, Captain. Bjorn would feel the same. We carried out our duties, and whatever awaits us, we shall have no regrets. Same for me, sir. If wiping that cursed monster from this world for good means dying in the process, I'd gladly do it. Don't say something that ominous. We are about to face it for real in life or death battle. Hey, as long as you get what I mean, brother, I'm gonna rip that thing's filthy mouth right off and make it back on its knees. As long as we can erase that wretched monster from this world for good. We don't have the combat power to face the upcoming battle alone. We will need you to get reinforcements from the other position. Paimon, Blue, I'm leaving the area Brown previously handled to you. I will stay here and hold this spot until you return. Alright, leave it to us. He want to go They're alone, right? Thank you. Just hold on a little longer. Soon we will claim victory. I have the feeling he wants to go there alone. No. Why is that every time? Every time you are the only one who survives. What am I supposed to do? What should I do? You ran from the battlefield, didn't you? Just covered, clinging to life. This is my fight, my battlefield. I am not the same coward who flees from danger. This is my duty. I can't run anymore. And he will go alone. Like, I hope not, but
This should go to those that need it.
I'm solid forward to the battlefield. I knew that. You know? But I think I will end it here. Wait, where am I? And I will continue tomorrow because I wanna really finish all the quests and all the exploring. Just really late here. So thank you so much for watching. I wanna finish the Genshin before a new version and Dormant port and everything will came out, and before that I wanna focus after this to Zenless, which I'm
They say that the
excited
calmer things seem on the surface.
for the new story. I cannot wait for that. And that's all for now. So
Danger lurks in the
meeting points. Okay, anyway. I will end it, and thank you so much for watching. I will be really continue tomorrow no matter what. And have a great day or night, and I really starting to enjoy it again. It's just sometimes really difficult to, to continue with everything, and anyway, everything will be fine. I'm sure of it. So see you tomorrow. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.